What was the case that somebody else was compassionate with you?
When I finally admitted that I have a daughter in Brazil, I wasn't suffering like physically or, anything, but it was more like my mental and emotional state of suffering, so to speak. And I really didn't expect the response that I got, but in a positive way. It was family and friends, all of them. And it's just like they all understand. For some, it was like messed up situation, and they went through. I went and we talked about it, and helped me in one way. Most of them were understanding, and it was just it was a great. I'm gonna say that's probably the time that I really changed my opinion about compassion and everything, was when you get it back.
Take us a little bit further back, right? You were saying so you had a daughter, and you were
Yeah.
suffering, right? Why were you? All right, because you didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody, and you were
I
suffering.
wasn't I wasn't I wasn't suffering because I didn't told anybody. I was mostly suffering because I couldn't accept it. I couldn't actually come to terms with it and be at
In
peace
what?
with it.
Yeah, in what sense? Like you couldn't accept your daughter that she exists, or something else was going
There were more regrets against her mother than the daughter. I
on?
mean,
Mm-hmm.
I accepted her and everything. Not I'm not gonna say I accepted it at the first sight or anything, but I did. But I just had so many um, bad thoughts, so many, I'm not gonna say regrets really, but resentments against her and everything, how the whole situation from day one was handled,
Mm-hmm.
that I just couldn't. I was just like, no, no. And it was just like I was just stressed out. Basically, I was stressing myself out, and I could talk about it with friends. I don't know why, but I couldn't talk with people who should be the most important to you as a family. Just because I couldn't accept it, I couldn't, deal with it and everything. And once I dealt with that on a personal level, and I finally spoke about it, it was like a ton went off my back, basically
Mm.
like a huge monkey went off my shoulder, and I just felt better just because I spoke about it. So I would say, like, also from that case, that we need to share as people, but more about what you're dealing with. Because if you don't, you will never get compassion back. You can be compassionate to others, but you will never get it in return, because people will just think that everything is good with you, everything is fine, nothing is struggling. You're just a perfect human being, basically a robot, and and that's then also how you're gonna be treated.
Yeah, it's perfect what you're saying, really. And all right, I know one other thing because I know the story since we're brothers, right? And you shared it in that moment. And I don't know, maybe it went out for existence for you, but I remember correctly that you said that you were also suffering because you saw yourself as a responsible guy, and then something like that happens, and